Hi, how are you doing? My name is Yu Asakura, and thank you for watching my third vlog. And today I wanted to talk about relationship. I'm sorry, this is the holiday season and I'm single, so I've been thinking about it a lot. And actually, I have been trying to. I know this is weird, but I love to study. I love like doing research, so I've been kind of reading books and doing um, some. There are a lot of like articles about it, so I did bought books and reading some articles, and I realized that there are a lot of like online courses, and I haven't tried seminars yet, but just since I didn't grow up with like brothers, and didn't really have that um, chance to learn about like how men behave. So I'm trying to kind of catch up with all the lost time in the past, and trying to figure out what they are doing. Because I heard a story that okay, what humankind and monkey, they have like what 2% or 3% of the brain's like structure difference, and men and women, they have the same percentage, 2 or 3, I forgot, percentage of the brain structures like gap difference. So like people say, men from Mars, women from Venus, like we are from different planets, so we're totally different. And I kind of googled or like YouTube search about like what women want, the reverse side, and I didn't really see too many. So I figured, maybe I'll just make a video of what I think personally. So this is my personal vlog. Don't hold me responsible of what I say. I'm just getting out there. Okay. So in this one, I'm sure I'm gonna make more videos about this, but today I just wanted to clarify some of the things that men think what women want are not true. For example, I know a lot of guys think that women go for money, and well, exceptions, gold diggers, just put them aside. It's not really true. Yes, we would love financial stability and confidence and calmness that comes with it, but money, you don't have to be like super rich or successful. Reason being that we go for, financial stability is that when it's in our like biological instinct that when you have family, when women have kids, it's hard to like physically work, and during that period you wouldn't have the the food come in. I mean, I wouldn't be able to go get the food or the money, right? So you would like the guy to be the good hunter, which means like nowadays have a job to bring in income. I think that's all we care about. And yeah, so we would definitely like hate rich, I hate to say this, assholes. Like those are not the ones. The people, the girls who flock around them are probably going for the money. So as soon as his business goes down, they'll be gone. So the rich uh, guys get girls. Yeah, maybe, maybe not, but not really that, you know, priority for us. As for the looks goes, I know that's like a big priority for men, but women, not really. Like guys, I think we have different types. Like for me, I like somebody who look kind of comfortable with themselves and physically like active. Doesn't have to have like six packs. I actually hate people like who has like no like fat layers, like just a muscle and skin. It feels like they are not really enjoying their lives. Probably they don't like eat or drink at all. So I personally love to like eat good food and drink wine, this and that. So I love like physical activities, like, dance, martial arts. I like go hiking. Maybe I want to try tennis and this and that. So as long as somebody looks physically like active and take care of themselves, maybe like you have a haircut, once a month maybe, and yeah, I think that's all I care. And some fashion sense, not just you put anything that's laying down. You have some fashion statement. My personal preference is that. So I don't think you have to have six packs or like have this like brand name, this and that. So physical appearance, it's not as big a deal as men think, because I know it's a big deal for you, but for us, as long as he's my type, that's okay. It's well, this is Japanese saying. They say, well, it's about women, but beautiful faces, after 3 days, you get used to it. Oh, no. Wait. What was it? ブスは3日で慣れて、美人は3日で飽きる. Oh, so if it's just a beautiful face, no personality, you get bored after three days. So if somebody is not very pretty, but with a character, like you get used to the face after 3 days, and after that it becomes more of a personality. So I think that applies for women and men too. So if I just a little Japanese lesson, and so those two, I think men thinks it's a big deal, but which is really not a big deal. And another thing I wanted to say is that when it comes to communication, so those two parts, the first one was like about who you are, and except those parts, I feel that you have to be the person who you want to be, because in the long run you can't really blame the other person that I wanted to do something or be some different, but because of you I changed myself. Like, you can't say that. You're an adult, you're responsible on your own. If you are the person you want to be, if somebody doesn't like you, what can you do? There should be plenty of other people who agrees with your ideas and ideals, dreams, goals, so that part, I feel like it's your responsibility. You have to be comfortable in your own, then I wouldn't even say confident, because a lot of times when people here say, oh, you have to be confident, and they turn to be like cocky and arrogant, and we don't like that. So just be comfortable with yourself, then just like yourself the way you are, and just know that you can always be better. Yeah, anyway, so that's that. But I'm talking about the other half, which is the communication part. How they make you feel, that's the most important part, because feeling in love is not so much about who they are. It's about how they treat you, how they connect with you. And I mean, I still have to do a lot of research on this one, but there's one thing I can say is that I always get, why do men want to solve everything? That's one thing. Let's say, when I talk about my bad day, maybe at work, maybe I'm feeling down, and as soon as I say, well, I'm not really like, having a good day, this happened, and even without saying a word, they try to give me advice and try to make me, like think otherwise so that I would feel better. But like usually all I wanted to do is just to talk about and maybe a little bit venting, but we want to figure out what's good for me, for us. And a lot of guys end up like giving you advice, and sometimes it's just not what we need. And well, if you're, let's say, if it's a physical thing, like I was carrying something heavy and guy offers me to for some help, that's awesome. But in a conversation, like you don't have to be the problem solver all the time, especially when it comes to relationship. It's about the feeling. And I know guys want to be logical and everything, but feeling is not about like making everything in straight line. You know what I mean? Like it's not about what's right and what's wrong. It's about how you feel. So if women need help, they usually tell you, like, I need advice. Like, what do you think? What would you do? Just, or help me. If we don't say that, usually just, want to be open and want you to understand that this is how I feel, where I am right now, and that's it. Just understand us and just leave it at that. You don't need to be my coach or father, So, yeah, I didn't mean to vent right now, so, I'll just stop there. But that's not the only, but that's one of the things that just when men and women communicate, that's like one of the biggest differences that we kind of go head to head. Like, why do you do this? Why do you do that? I think that's one of the reasons. And as a woman, I am aware of that man's habit. So I want to be aware, but I think men should be aware that when it comes to problem solving, we have different approaches. Yes. So I don't want to be too long, so maybe I'll make another one soon. But for today, I feel good because I let it out, vented, and okay, I'm going to sleep now. All right. Bye.